What's going on, you guys? I'm Jesse here. In today's video, I want to talk to you about this crazy designed Pikachu file that you can download and print for yourself that requires no glue to assemble. All of the pieces snap together. Let's check it out. So you might be wondering, what is this purple anvil doing sitting here on my table? Well, this is Martin Moore, aka Forge 3D's signature, his little logo that he's created a 3D file for that I've printed because I so enjoy the files that he produces and shares with everybody. This is a crazy Pokemon file that you can download off of my mini factory that he has created that essentially you can, with certain PLAs, I've done no post-processing on any of these prints. I believe there were little to no supports needed for this print. Actually, I don't think I used any supports on this print. I'll have to double check the print footage recording that I've done for the video, but I'm pretty sure I didn't use any supports for this. And what's really cool about it is that the way he's designed it is you should be able to just snap these pieces together and everything will be assembled. The other thing that's really cool is that this is a hangable display piece. So it's designed to be a Pikachu wall piece of art that you could hang up in your room. And specifically, my 6-year-old son, I was looking at this online and he wanted me to print it so he can have it up in his room. So I'll be assembling this and sharing it with him for him to have up in his room since he's an up-and-coming fan of the Pokemon series. So let me just break down all of the pieces for you before I get everything assembled. So you obviously have Pikachu's head, then there is a body portion of this, then there are ears, there are plugs that will go into the ears and then slide into the actual ear holes on the head. There is a nose piece, there is a pink tongue that I've printed, there is the white eyeballs, there is the black for the mouth that the tongue will snap onto, and then there are the black pieces for the pupil of the eye, and then the rosy red cheeks, which are also labeled left and right so that you don't get them confused when you install them, and I'm sure I will get them confused when I go to install them. So let's get this thing put together. Let's start by assembling the head. The print, I should say, is completely hollow. The head is. You'll notice there's a hole where it will just slide into the body portion, and it more or less just snaps properly in place here. All right, and here is the assembled Pikachu. It is, I don't know, I think this is pretty adorable, if I do say so myself. For the most part, all of this, again, just snaps together. I will need to super glue the cheek here and more than likely the ears in just to make sure that they don't pop out. Right now, they're just a little loose and could easily pop out even if I just bump into it. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of super glue, and this is rapid fuse super glue, so it's supposed to dry very quickly. It's give or take, it dries very quickly. So I'm going to slap that on there and hold it in place for a second, and then, oh, look at that, popped right out. So while this 75% of the scale Pikachu is pretty cool, this was a really quick, probably took a day to print all in all between all the pieces. A lot of the smaller pieces took no time at all. It was really the body that took probably most of the time, and it was only a handful of hours. I think I can do a much better job at printing a larger version of this. So here's a 150% scale version of Pikachu that I'm gonna now, in a time lapse, quickly assemble for you guys to speed this along. Should also mention that I printed this back piece, since it's just going to be going on a wall and no one's ever going to see this, with no bottom layer, so that you get to see this really cool bottom pattern piece, but it also saved a ton of time printing and a lot of filament as well. Again, no supports needed for this particular print. Very, very, very impressive. A little bit of stringing and layer issues on the inside, but no one's really going to see that whatsoever. All right, here's both Pikachus now fully assembled. They did, unfortunately, require a little bit of glue, but maybe that just had to do with my printers. And again, these files are really, really nicely laid out, easy to print with. You're probably familiar with Bullet Bill, which is probably Forge 3D's other really popular file. He's got a number of other really cool files that you can download and check out. Make sure to go follow him on social media. I got some links down below. Also, make sure to check out these files over at my mini factory if you're interested in printing them for yourself. Again, I want to just thank him for sharing these files with everybody. This is a really wonderful, wonderful design. Something that's really easy to print and really easy to assemble, that you can get done, and for the most part, in a day with the different pieces that you need to print. Unless you're going with the 150 scale version of this, which I think took maybe all in all a day and a half or 2 days to print. So pretty cool, very quick project. Just wanted to share this with you guys. Thought it was really fun. I gotta go hang these in my kids' room now. Hey, thanks again for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye now.